Well, this is Robert with you. Welcome back to my Red Box Dungeons & Dragons adventure. We've got our party together. Next up in the initiative order is Lucan. He is the Elven Wizard. He's right here. For his action, we're going to step over to his character sheet here in our phone application, and we've got Magic Missile. He's going to use Magic Missile. Interestingly, in the Red Box edition, the Magic Missile can attack one or two creatures. You see it right there. One or two creatures. Please be aware that in other editions, or other books even, in the Essentials line, Magic Missile will only target one creature. But for some reason, connected to the Red Box, Magic Missile can strike one or two creatures. This is an auto hit. So the wizard here mutters a few words, pulls out his wand and aims and fires off a missile in this direction, striking the wolf for 6 points of damage. And the second missile flies out and strikes down this way, striking wolf number 2. Once again, these are both auto hits. So let's take a look at the damage here. Our Grey Wolf number 1 has been knocked down from 10 hit points to 4, and Grey Wolf number 2 is down from 38 to 32. So that will conclude our wizard's attack action. Still, there's a minor action and a move action left. I think we're just going to go with the move action here and move up, sort of putting our back to the boulders here, and that will potentially save us from the wolf making its way around here and trying to attack. Unlike the board games that you've seen me play, when either a character or a monster moves through adjacent squares, if you're not paying attention, if you're just sort of making your move through and you move from one adjacent square to another as part of your regular movement up to your speed, they're going to get a free attack. So he's kind of protected here. If this wolf puts all of his attention and tries to go after the wizard or the mage here, the other characters here can maybe take it out. It might be a different story if it went around the side. Also, movement around corners is also something that works just a little differently than the board game. I wonder if I've got that here in the book. Yes. If you see here, moving around a corner, in the board game, you can move from this square directly to this square. But here you need to make your movement around that way. Same here with larger creatures. So, a little difference there. So the wolf's going to have to sort of go around this way. It'll take a bit more movement to get to the wizard. But we'll see what happens during when the wolves attack. That's going to be coming up next. But I think that will do it for our wizard's actions. One more word on this first encounter. This first encounter for me is very much a exercise in the mechanics of the Dungeons & Dragons game. And understand that this is a role-playing game where the mechanics can support the telling of a very good story, and some creative dungeon masters may toss out rules right and left if it gets in the way of telling a good story. It's different from a board game where you need to stay very strict by the rules. So here, I'm not going to do a lot of dialogue between the characters. I'm more of a gamer than a role player. And I think I talked about that in an earlier video at one time. So this is pretty much going to be a study of the mechanics of 4th edition, and I hope you'll be alright with that. I might do a little storytelling in the descriptions, but not a lot of dialogue or anything like that. That would be a little odd with me here by myself. So we're going to stick sort of with the approach of going from board games to the full Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game, and how the mechanics are more advanced. So there we go. Wolves are up next. Hope you'll join me for that.